Let's rewind for just a second. Not long ago, if someone mentioned humanoid robots, most people would picture a sci-fi movie, maybe a clunky robot on a tech stage, moving like it's learning to walk for the first time. Cool. Sure. Useful? Not really. But something huge has shifted. We're not watching demos anymore. We're watching deployment. Real-world, high-pressure, high-impact environments where humanoid robots are stepping in not just as assistants, but as teammates. And it's happening faster than anyone expected. In this video, you're going to see the latest jaw-dropping developments, how NVIDIA and Foxconn's robotic nurse is literally saving lives in a hospital, how Saudi Arabia is testing humanoids in airports and malls, how Tesla's Optimus just learned a move that could revolutionize factories, and how a startup backed by ex-NASA engineers is quietly building robots tougher than most humans. Plus, there's one robot you've probably never heard of that just picked up an egg. Yes, an egg. With 2 fingers, blindfolded. Sounds impossible? Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you might just start to wonder if the future we imagined is already here. Let's start with something that stunned the crowd at Computex 2025. Foxconn, NVIDIA, and Kawasaki pulled back the curtain on a humanoid nurse called Neurobot. Unlike the robots of the past, this one isn't just performing simple tasks. It's thinking, adapting, and learning on the job. It navigates crowded hospital hallways, reads patient facial expressions, tracks vital signs in real time, and even talks like a seasoned caregiver. Powered by NVIDIA's latest AI chips, based on the Blackwell architecture, Neurobot processes mountains of patient data instantly. So when an elderly patient's blood pressure starts to dip, it's not just logging it for the nurse. It's already on its way with assistance. Need meds delivered? Help moving? A warm, human-like voice for comfort? It's got that covered. Foxconn hasn't released a price tag yet, but early pilot programs in Taiwan's Taichung Veterans General Hospital are showing that nurses are already relying on Neurobot to handle the grind. And the results? Fewer mistakes, faster response times, and maybe most importantly, nurses and patients feel less alone. Now think about that. An AI-powered humanoid, not just helping people, but becoming part of their care team. What started as a side project in a robotics lab is now a full-time hospital worker. And that's just the beginning. Because halfway around the world, Saudi Arabia just quietly launched a pilot with humanoid robots at King Khalid International Airport in Riyadh. These bots aren't science experiments. They're greeting travelers, providing directions in multiple languages, and working with human staff during crowd surges. And the results have been impressive. More efficient passenger flow, fewer errors, and travelers saying the bots actually made the airport less stressful. Here's the kicker. These robots aren't just reactive. They're connected to Saudi's national AI grid, pulling real-time updates on flight delays, gate changes, and security queues. That means your robot assistant might actually know your gate before you do. From healthcare to hospitality, humanoids are beginning to blend in and even outperform in environments we once believed only humans could handle. But that raises a bigger question. What about the hard jobs? Let me introduce you to Persona AI, a startup that's moving so fast, even the big players are starting to sweat. Founded by ex-NASA roboticists Nick Radford and Jerry Pratt, you may know that name from Figure AI. Persona isn't building robots for clean hospitals or friendly airports. They're building humanoids for hellscapes, shipyards, steel factories, offshore rigs, and disaster zones. And they just raised $27 million in a seed round led by Eclipse Ventures, with a contract already signed with HD Hyundai, the world's largest shipbuilder. Let that sink in. This isn't a press release. It's a countdown. Within 18 months, you're going to see humanoids welding, lifting, cutting, and inspecting in the toughest environments on Earth. And it's not just brute force. Persona's bots are equipped with real-time 3D mapping, tactile feedback sensors, and a hybrid AI model that lets them switch between autonomous mode and human remote control within milliseconds. That means if a robot faces something it doesn't recognize, a tool misplaced, a slippery surface, it can stop, ping a human supervisor, get advice, and keep going. The future of dirty, dangerous, and demanding labor? It's going robotic. But what about versatility? Enter Titan, the newest industrial robot from RoboForce, and possibly the most adaptable humanoid yet. Unveiled just weeks ago, Titan can operate in scorching deserts, snowy construction zones, and chaotic warehouse floors. It's modular, so you can swap in wheels, tracks, arms, or even drone components depending on the mission. And it's smart. Like, really smart. Titan's AI doesn't just follow pre-programmed instructions. It learns. It fine-tunes its grip to lift fragile glass 1 minute and 80-pound steel the next. It remembers common layout changes. And with just 5 core motion primitives, pick, place, press, twist, and connect, it's able to perform over 90% of industrial tasks. And here's where it gets wild. RoboForce claims Titan has better spatial memory than most factory workers after just 30 hours of training. In other words, it learns faster than a human and never forgets. Now you might be thinking, okay, but aren't humanoid robots still kind of robotic? Well, not anymore. Researchers at Carnegie Mellon just introduced Dexter AI, a training model designed to give humanoids fine motor skills that rival, and in some cases exceed, those of humans. In their latest demo, a robot equipped with Dexter AI opened a jammed fire door using torque sensing, adaptive force feedback, and visual scanning, without breaking anything. And yes, it learned the entire task in under an hour. Even Tesla is making moves again. After a quieter 2024, Elon Musk recently teased an updated version of Optimus, Tesla's humanoid, that's reportedly now capable of fine object manipulation, folding laundry, sorting tools, and even threading a needle. Tesla insiders say the robot is now being tested internally at Giga Texas, assisting with logistics and basic QA work on the Model Y line. But that's not even the most mind-blowing part. A team in Japan recently posted a video of their humanoid robot, nicknamed Kojiro, picking up a raw egg using 2 robotic fingers, blindfolded. That's right, no camera, just 4 sensors and AI. And not only did the egg not break, it didn't even wobble. The implications? Massive. Precision agriculture. Fragile supply chain logistics. Elderly care where physical touch matters. We're entering a phase where humanoid robots aren't just imitating human behavior, they're refining it, making it safer, faster, more consistent. And here's where we land. This isn't some far-off fantasy anymore. This is a multi-industry race. Companies are no longer building robots just to show off at expos. They're building them to survive hospital hallways, factory floors, shipping docks, oil rigs, and even Mars. The funding is real. The technology is here. And for the first time in history, the question isn't can humanoids work among us? It's how fast can we bring them in? The real challenge now? Ethics, jobs, trust. Because while these machines might look human, they don't sleep. They don't get sick. They don't unionize. And they don't forget. So, will humanoid robots replace human workers? Maybe not entirely. But they're going to redefine what a worker looks like. And if you're not watching this space now, you'll be catching up later. So what do you think? Are humanoid robots the teammates of tomorrow or the competition? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if this video opened your eyes to the future unfolding around us, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to AI Insight for more weekly dives into how artificial intelligence is quietly, and not so quietly, reshaping your world. Because the revolution won't be televised. It'll be robotized.